Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing a story time on being that friend that gets everything she wants while dealing with a friend that doesn't. So let's get into the video. Now, before we get into this video, I'm not trying to bash anybody and I'm not trying to come off cocky or anything. So don't take what I say the wrong way and do too much about it. So anywho, so as a kid growing up in Jamaica, let me make sure I give y'all the history. So growing up in Jamaica is very hard. Like the currency is very little to nothing, and like you really have to have money to be able to take care of yourself. Like education is not free, nothing at all is free. Like up in America, you can go to school. You basically go to school for free. You can get scholarships and all that to go to college and stuff like that. In Jamaica, it's all about money, baby. If you don't have the money, you is grass. You gonna have to figure it out. So my most of my well, not most of my family, but I have family members that live abroad while I was living in Jamaica. And so when my dad was in Jamaica before he came up here, my auntie was up here, and like she gave me whatever I wanted. Even without me asking, she made sure I had everything that I need and everything that I wanted. That way I wouldn't lack education and I wouldn't be in need of anything to where I needed to ask anybody for help. And that cycle continued. But when my daddy came up here, came abroad, that cycle continued. So anywho, I had this next door neighbor. We grew up together. So I was born in 2001 and she was born in 2002. But basically my grandma would like babysit all of us. Well, babysit me and her while her mom was at work, because her mom worked like I think it was like a 9 o'clock to 5 o'clock job or whatever time it was. My grandma was basically babysitting her. So like we grew up together. So this girl, let's say that she was supposed to be my best friend. So I knew her situation. Like, yes, her mama worked. Her mama tried her best to give her everything that she wanted or supply her with everything that she needed. And it's like me being the friend that gets everything I wanted, I still looked out for her, because at that particular time we was the same size. Like growing up until, let's say, up until the end of grammar school, we was basically the same size. So whatever I had or whatever I got, I shared it with her. Like whenever I got clothes, I gave her clothes and stuff like that. And then when my auntie found out that when she sent me stuff, I was giving stuff to that girl, my auntie started sending stuff for that girl and her mom also, so that because she knows that girl is my friend, so to cause no conflict or so she won't get talked about, my auntie will provide for her when she can also. But I guess that was never enough. It was just always something with this girl. Like, it got so bad, y'all, to the point where every weekend I was fighting this girl. I was beating her up, because it's like she was so jealous of what I had, and she had no reason to be jealous, y'all, because I gave to her. And the crazy part about it is, whenever she had something, like I remember when gum was $1 in Jamaican money. I don't even know how much that's worth. $1 in Jamaican money is probably like maybe 5 cents or 10 cents here. I don't know. At the time, I don't know. But $1 in Jamaica can't get nothing right now. Nothing at all. Not even a gum. And I remember she bought some candy, because my grandma said candy and stuff like that. And I remember when gum was $1, y'all. And this girl bought 10 gums, and she gave me 5, and she had 5. And we got into it that same day. And you know that girl told me to give her back her gums. And I'm like, how would I be able to give you back all your gum if I ate them already? Like, all 5 gums are gone. So what do you want me to do? She was like, cough it up, throw it up, do whatever you gotta do, give me back my gum, this, that, and the third. And she was doing the most, and like, it would escalate so bad that me and her would have to fight. I remember one time, it's like, she hates to see that, I don't know, she was just so jealous and envious for no reason though. And that's the thing, for no reason. This girl, it ain't like she was ugly or anything. She had a nice body. She was just ghetto and loud and ratchet, miserable, mean, jealous, all that of the above. And one day so I think I had got close with some girl that she was friends with before me, right? The girl ended up becoming my close friend now, and that girl don't talk to her no more. But we all became close friends. We all went to the same high school for a minute. But this girl was older than us. She was in an older grade than us and stuff like that. So I was hanging out with the next door neighbor. The next door neighbor became her friend, and we all became friends, so we all was hanging out. And the next door neighbor had another group of friends that the friend that she invited me to wasn't friends with. And mind you, we would not talk about them because we're all friends. And the new girl that she introduced me to don't talk to the other girls, so we just not gonna bring up the other girls so it won't cause conflict in our friend group, right? I guess she didn't like the fact that me and the other girl was getting close, and so she went and told the other girls that I said I was gonna beat them up, and that I was talking about their living situation, and this, that, and the third, right? And I'm not knowing she's telling this girl anything. But mind you, I knew these girls though, because one of them used to do my hair, right? So I'm not knowing that she's telling these girls these things, that I'm talking about them with the new girl and this, that, and the third. Until one day I went, it was Mr. Brown's shop. I went to the shop to get something. Me and this other girl, we went to the shop to get something. And I was coming back from the shop, and one of the girls, next thing I know, I saw one of the girls, she was walking with another girl. And I'm thinking I'm gonna say hey to the girl. All of a sudden is, see me now, beat me up, this and the third. I'm confused, like, where did this come from? Like, I thought I was cool with your sister, so why would I want to beat you up? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she was like, don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. You said you was gonna beat me up, and you was talking about me and this and the third, and da 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 da. I'm looking like, okay. So I'm like, once again, I don't know what you're talking about, and get out my face. So y'all, I don't know. Next thing I know, she started getting so loud. She got so loud that her sister came out, the girl that's yelling in my face, her sister came out talking about, yeah, beat me up now, beat us up. But mind you, I'm not on my block, I'm not on my street, I'm another block away from my block. I'm not gonna be sitting up here fighting no girl that's running out of her house. I don't know what she got. And mind you, karma gonna come back for everybody. Because I know deep down inside, I never said I was gonna fight them. I wasn't talking about none of them. But my dad's best friend, he came out and he was like, she didn't say nothing like that. Y'all two mix up and y'all not finna fight her. Mix up in Jamaica me messy. And y'all not finna fight her. Sorry y'all, the bus was passing. And y'all not finna fight her and this, that, and the third. So we didn't fight. But the whole thing is, mind you, I was supplying for this girl even when I didn't have to. Being a good friend. to the point where my family was taking care of this girl, even when her mama didn't give a fuck about her. When her mama didn't care about her, I was still taking care of this girl. And it's like, no matter what I did, y'all, it was just always something. So be careful of them friends that you giving stuff to, and they taking it, and every single day while you being nice to them, they talking behind your back. And that's why when I came abroad, I was so skeptical about having friends. And that's why I don't really care for friends these days either, because I be feeling like you go out and you do the most for your friend, and then when your friend in need, you're there for your friend, and then when the cycle turn, or when you just need help for maybe a day or two, they act like they can't help you. And I've had that happen to me before. Like, I had this one friend, and we was in this program, and this program will take us places. Sometimes we had to pay for food, and sometimes we didn't, y'all. And this girl, I'm gonna tell y'all, this girl never had money, never. And like, we always in the same friend group, and she never had money. And so, me being the good friend I am, I would like limit what I eat so she can eat too. And you know, this girl never did the same for me, y'all. If we all went out and somebody was short, she'll just look like, oh, okay. I just like that you came in here and interrupt my YouTube video.